What is going every week? Back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Super. My boy Lord Raijin, bro, he is a demon. Living up to the name, Demon God Raijin, man. He took out Zalama. First he kidnapped my boy, then he tortured him a little bit. You know what I mean? Had a little scruffle. Then he took him off the census. Oh my name, in such a brutal fashion. Then he ate his heart, bro. He really hit bro with a freaking fatality, man. Oh my god, Zalama, man. RP, bro. Now we got 24 hours for the Dragon Balls to be the super Dragon Balls to be in use. Oh man. Oh my god. I wonder if we ever gonna see Zalama in like the actual manga and shit like that. Cause I heard the tragic news, the news that we're not getting no Dragon Ball Super manga in 2025. Oh my god. I mean, they ain't flat out say it's canceled, it's not coming back. It's like, then talking about be patient. I mean, like, nigga. But anyway, hit the video, like, man, comment down below and subscribe with the 3K. Not subscribe. Follow me on Patreon, Twitch, and the gaming channel. Link in the description down below. Subscribe to our boy Alex, man. Give it to 2 milli. Man, this nigga Raijin's a demon, bro. I don't know how they gonna beat him. Like, how they gonna beat him if he's with Merno? He has his power. Lord have mercy. Like how? And it took.
As our story now continues,
ate his heart. Oh shit, Frieza.
Deep within Universe 7, as Frieza was shown having to engage with several members of the Demon Realm's army, as it was only just upon with Golden
Frieza pop
shown having to overtake several of them during the course of his battle against them was when Golden.
I gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I didn't skip episode. Hold on, hold up. Playlist. But yeah, scroll down. Yeah. It's not next episode. Okay, just making. I gotta make sure. Dude.
Frieza then went on to quickly respond.
Oh. There we go.
You know, I must say that I do in fact find this to be rather very amusing in seeing how confident you creatures appear to be upon having to be shown approaching me when you first did. But do go on to tell me now,
shot that nigga.
Scum, because I am a little curious to know. And just where exactly was it that you and your kind had slithered your way out from, as I wonder now. For I had never seen you or your little friends around these parts of the cosmos before, and as I do not recall ever granting you creatures any permission to exist within my presence, Frieza continues, and yet here you are, buzzing all around me like a pack of starving insects. For you must be under the impression that because you happen to hail from some dark corner of the universe, that this somehow goes and makes you special now, does it? Well, let me go on to be the first to assure you that you and your kind are very far from being special, Frieza continues. For you are nothing more than insects beneath my feet, and so now understand that you won't have very long before you are all exterminated. No, but do not let me go and stop you now, Frieza continues, because you are all still very much welcome to go and try by all means if you wish. And so now go ahead and swarm me again if you think that it'll work within your favor, because I just want you to know that you shouldn't mistake your numbers for strength, and that is simply because in the end, no matter how many of you creatures
it doesn't even matter,
and no matter how many of you try and ambush me,
that nigga.
I will always be able to smell the stench of your inferior existence coming, which is why I will always continue to remain 20 steps ahead of you. But do go on to tell me something, because I can't help but now wonder, Frieza continues upon being shown blasting one of the other spiked demons. Do all of the other demons look like you as well? For do they all just so happen to be just as repulsively
he switched cheese that nigga, bro?
The rest of you? Or is this
oh my god,
just the traits that is solely unique to just you and your clan, creature? Because whichever one of these it just so happens to be doesn't change the outcome of what I'm about to go and do to you, demon. For I have faced off against the very gods themselves and had survived, Frieza continues, and so what makes you think that a horde of insignificant parasites like yourselves will go and fare any better? as I want you to go and know that there is a hierarchy within this universe, and I stand at the absolute pinnacle as the universe's mightiest and most powerful emperor. And so now, here's to the final moments of your life while I go and send you off and joining your allies in the afterlife, wretched creature. Frieza continues upon being shown firing down a death beam. And to think that there are more of you out there who continue to follow in one another's place makes me sick. But I guess since I have nothing else that I ought to be doing outside of plotting my revenge and getting back at those filthy monkeys back on Earth, I might as well go and take this moment to have my fun with you.
I just had a quick thing that was Frost didn't see Golden Frieza, huh? Did he? I don't think he's seen Golden Frieza. Yeah, cause he got played, he got finessed, and then his ass got, you know what I'm saying, he crashed out, rightfully so. You know, even though he was a dumbass, and then he got squished. I don't think he's seen Golden Frieza. Cause if he did, I wonder if that'll, like, you know what I'm saying, prompt him to like go train and shit, low key. I wonder.
You and your kind, since it'll help cure the dreadful boredom that I have before it consumes me. But then, it was only from within that very moment behind Frieza, as one of the elite demons that went by the name of Garlock went on to make his presence known by opening up a portal and addressing Frieza, was when Garlock then went on to quickly respond, "Ah, now this is a fascinating sight to behold, for who would have thought that I would ever go as far as to bear witness to the almighty Lord Frieza himself in watching him reduce my fellow demons down to a little more than scattered remains. How profoundly impressive, for it is no wonder that the universe trembles at the mere mention of your name, for we have been watching you for quite some time now, Frieza." Garlock went on to the
Frieza been Hawaiian all his life.
"You have proven to be able to stand all on your own in fighting off and destroying several of our most fearsome demons with little to no efforts. I come to you here not as an enemy, but I come to you as an equal. But now tell me, my dear Frieza, why do you continue to waste your potential like this when you could be so much more?" Garlock says, "For I find this to be almost tragic in a way, as there you stand, the great emperor of the universe, a being who should be worshipped and exalted, reduced in having to fight on behalf of the very same universe that has turned its back onto and betrayed him time and time again before."
The nigga had it coming.
I wonder as to why that is, as Frieza went on to then turn around by then responding, "No my, what an absolutely delightful little speech that was, creature, for you almost had me convinced there for just a moment, as I do find your offer to be a rather interesting one to say the least, because here I was expecting for a fight to break out here between us, but I guess you must have a way with words since you now have my full and undivided attention, demon. And so now tell me, what exactly is the nature behind your visit here and speaking with me, Frieza questions? For I surely don't believe that you simply came here to boast my ego by flattering me. And so I do in fact would like to know, because let's just say
you got plenty of that already.
This little idea of yours.
You have plenty.
What exactly is it that I will go and gain from this little alliance with your kind? And as what exactly is in it for me if I just so happen to go and consider this offer of yours, demon? With Garlock responding, "What is in it for you goes far beyond the mere concept of simply having to acquire more power, Frieza, as you crave for something that is far greater than strength itself, for you desire dominion, and as you seek recognition from not just the living, but from the annals of history itself. So think about it, Frieza, for the mortals will one day forget about your name, but under the rule of the great Lord Raijin, in pledging yourself to the demon realm,
you lost him at that. You just lost him. You just lost him when you said that. Pledge myself to woohoo.
And you think that I will come to agree to your terms because you think that I need you? And what if I were to go and decline this offer of yours and pledging myself to your so-called ruler known as Raijin? What if instead I were to go and tell you that I wanted to go and claim the seat of the throne and becoming the difference maker within the demon realm? What then, my friend? With Garlock responding, because I can sense that you still hold a great deal of resentment within your heart towards those who have humiliated you now, don't you? Towards those who have cheated fate by surviving your wrath, for I can see that you still hold a great deal of hatred within your hearts, and as I am here to simply offer you a chance to further go and awaken it, Lord Frieza, because believe what you may, but you in fact actually share far more in common with us than you might come to even realize, and as I am not here to go and fight with you, but rather I am here to offer you a deal instead. And so why come to fight as enemies when we could go and work as allies instead? Am I right? With Frieza responding, a deal you say, and so you are serious about your inquiries with having me as an ally to your world now, aren't you? Well,
if anything, he's gonna use them. If anything, bro.
Especially since I am far more
If
curious
anything.
now seeing as to what your so-called deal has to further offer, and so now tell me, and what exactly does this proposed dominion that you offer me entail? Because with my legacy intact, how exactly will this change my thirst and revenge now, demon? With Garlock responding, well, you cannot think that you can truly go and get what you want alone without having to accept the fact that no matter how great you assume for yourself to be while alone, you will only continue to remain outnumbered no matter how far you are willing to go, and that is where we can come in and help you even the playing field, Frieza. With Frieza responding, interesting, and let's just say if I accepted for this to happen and have you demons aid me in my quest, then where will I go and happen to find such numbers if you say that I won't be outnumbered, demon? With Garlock responding, well, the answers that you seek will not go and be found on a world such as this, but if you choose to come with me and accept this offer that I came here to go and bring
shit.
you, then I will go on to take you into the demon
I don't know,
realm where
Frieza.
everything
I don't
that
know,
I
bro.
offered you will be waiting for you to go and claim as your own, Lord Frieza. Or if you
It's a
choose
setup.
to go and take this moment and agree to the terms that I came here to go and offer you, then you will grow to become far more than you could ever possibly imagine in becoming after entering into our kingdom. With Frieza responding, no, is that so? And what if instead I were to go and choose to annihilate you where you stand?
He upped the stick.
Instead, Frieza went off to then point his finger out by responding, for
Like I said, the nigga been a YN all his life. Nigga up the stick in his face.
what good are you to me if I were to go and simply find this realm and enter it alone, demon? For you
Good luck with that.
truly think that I would need you in helping me navigate my way through such a world now, do you? As a confident Garlock then went on to respond, well, if you were to go and choose to end my life now, then you will be swarmed by the demon realm's forces and be destroyed without a trace. For without me present alongside you and giving way for you to be accepted by our forces, then they will merely see you as an obstacle and nothing more. So if you decide to go and strike me down now, then you will never go and be given what I had offered you, Lord Frieza. As Frieza went on to then lower his arm by then responding, how very tempting, but fine, then I will go and take your word for what it is and accept this offer of yours. And as I demand for you to go and bring me into the demon realm where you just so happen to reside at once, with Garlock responding, yes, of course, for I assure you that you will not be disappointed in making this decision, Lord Frieza. And so now come, for the portal that connects directly into our world awaits you as you have come to make the right decision in doing what was best, mortal. And as I will only go as far as to assure you that you will not regret this, as Frieza was then shown making his way towards the portal by then responding, very well then, and so now let's go and hurry it up and make this quick because I do not wish to go and waste my time, but instead would rather
All right,
go and
Frieza.
take these precious moments to go and set out on what I've been longing for, demon.
About to
You
enter
have went and
ultimate
warned me
op
ahead of
territory.
time, and so now show me, as Garlock went up to
Good luck.
respond, oh yes, but of course, Lord Frieza, for you have my word. Oh, but you do indeed for now, that is. And as
You know what I'm saying?
cannot believe that this wretched creature believes himself to be an equal among demons and the warlord among gods alike, but no matter, Garlock continues, as he will only go on to serve as a mere pawn within our game and will be expelled and eradicated once we have used him, for he will act as the flame that shall lure the moths from their hiding places and the baits that shall drag the mighty into the abyss by Lord Raigen's hand, and then, only then, will he be the next in line that will be joining them within the grave. To which, as Frieza and Garlock were then shown making their way into the demon realm, was when Garlock went on to then introduce the demon realm to Frieza by then responding, "And so now behold and look upon this world, Frieza, for it is unlike anything that you have ever known, as the gods fear it, the mortals shun it, and yet those who understand its true power flourish in it. For you see, this realm is not bound by the fragile laws of reality that govern over your universes, but instead it's alive," Garlock continues. And as the demon realm itself is alive, Frieza, it watches, it feels, it listens, and it feeds. And as those who embrace the darkness within their hearts will find themselves flourishing beyond their wildest dreams. For our realm doesn't just house its inhabiting demons, but rather it goes on to
The
create
dark side
them.
nexus.
As you are no longer in the universe of the weak with its fragile laws, for there is no god of destruction to bring order within this realm, as there is also no angel to step in and reset the balance of it either, Garlock continues, as there is only chaos that exists all around you, and chaos that does not discriminate between gods and mortals, Frieza. As Frieza went on to then gaze on up by then questioning, "Interesting, and what exactly is that massive landscape that hovers right above us?" And as I can sense a tremendously massive battle power that is emanating from what seems to be its very surface, with Garlock answering, "This, dear Frieza, is Lord Raigen's sanctuary, which sits at the very pinnacle of absolute authority, for this God King Mountain is where Lord Raigen's throne remains, as there is no..."
Don't try him, Frieza. He different.
Without first being instructed to
That
go
nigga eat
do
hearts.
so, unless they go in warrants for Lord Raigen's wrath be placed upon them. To which, as another elite demon by the name of Lycus went on to then approach Frieza, was when Lycus then went on to quickly respond, "And who is this golden mortal lizard that you bring into our realm, Garlock? But of course, so you must be Frieza, as I have heard so much about you, but while your reputation precedes you, since you are already here within our realm, I hereby demand for you to kneel in place of your loyalty to Lord Raigen and the Demon Realm and submit to his
you lost him
will, lest
again.
you warrant in having to suffer
You
severe
lost him again.
consequences
Kneel.
if you don't.
Bend the knee.
So now proclaim your loyalty to the throne
They got him
and
fucked up.
accept Lord Raigen as your master." As Frieza then went on to gaze on up by responding, "Well, actually, I'd rather not, as a matter of fact, because serving under someone else just isn't what I do. But this throne which you happen to speak very frequently of, however, is something that I am actually very curious in knowing
Don't you,
about.
Frieza,
And
don't
so as
fly
much
up
as you
there,
want for me
Frieza.
to go and have me
Frieza.
bend my knee to the throne, I'd much rather go and take my place in it instead." As Lycus then went on to quickly respond, "What did you just go and say to me? Why, you rotten little insolent and foul creature. For you will go on to know your place and bend your knee in honor of your new God King Lord Raigen, because
Lycus,
if you
Lycus,
don't,
don't, Lycus,
I'll
Lycus,
just go and break..."
Lycus. You look cool. You new to this. You know what I'm saying? That shit going in one ear and out the other, bro. Just stop it, bro. All you doing right now is yapping, and you just yapping to him right now, and that could be annoying to him. And then he gonna up the stick on you, and then switch you down, and then there you go. You're off the census. You're on the demon T-shirt. R.I.P. Oh my God.
Myself, if it means getting you to submit your loyalty to the throne. Otherwise, we will go and enact upon you a punishment that will be far worse than even death itself, Frieza. And so now,
oh really?
Say and kneel. As Frieza went on to then laugh.
Yeah.
Break my legs, you say? Well, I would hate to say that I would like to see you go and try, but I in fact actually have other matters that I am now looking to go and attend to. Because while I would love it nothing more than to go and
he's flying up there.
For even daring daring to speak to me in such a way. And I am actually more interested on seeing who sits on top of that very
Don't,
mountain,
Frieza,
which I am
Frieza.
dying to now go and see for myself.
Frieza,
So now
don't
you can
do
go
it.
Excuse me for the time being. Frieza leapt on
I'm
my
trying to
bike
save you, my
and
nigga.
up towards the
You're not really mine.
Mountain,
Ooh, watch them
for
cankles.
I have more important things to go and attend to at the moment, beginning with having me go and see on just what exactly lies at the very top of this so-called God King mountain. But then it was only just upon with Lycus being shown having to grab onto Frieza's leg and
Got his
preventing
cankles.
Frieza from reaching the
Gotta
top
say,
of
bro,
God
watch
King
your
mountain,
cankles.
when Lycus then went on to quickly respond, "Over my dead body, you will, Frieza, and since you were already warned several times in remaining where you are and to bow your head in respects to Lord Raijin, since you cannot be reasoned with while attempting to pursue and climbing Lord Raijin's mountain without anyone's consent, prepare to now face the
See what I'm
full
saying?
force of the consequences behind."
See what I'm saying? Like how I played out. See, he upped the stick. Now you about to be pulling a t-shirt. Let that nigga go.
Your reckless actions, Frieza.
Let him go.
With Frieza responding, "No, I'm sorry, but perhaps I didn't go and make myself as clear as I did, demon. And since you now want to go and lay your filthy hands on me and preventing me from reaching the very top of this mountain, maybe now this ought to be the wake-up call that you need in order for you to finally see that."
And he switched cheese your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Was a mistake.
He upped the switch.
The grave mistake this
Like I
indeed
said,
was,
see,
because with Golden Frieza
I seen all that shit play out just like that. That's crazy.
on Lycus's body was when Frieza then went on to quickly continue, "The sturdy one, aren't we? Well, tell
Where that
me
big
now,
nigga came from,
demon,
though?
have you had enough, or are you thirsty for some
Ooh.
more? Because I can continue to do this all day.
Ooh,
and so
blew his
it'll
back
only
out.
be a matter of time before you go on to reach your breaking point. And what then? With Lycus shouting, "Why, you wretched animal! Get him off of me, Leviathan!" To which from out of nowhere within that very moment, the massive Leviathan did, because as the Leviathan went on to smash his way into going as far as to punch Lord Frieza away from Lycus was when Garlock then went on to intervene by responding, "No, dear Frieza, for you should have been more careful with what you had asked for before deciding to come into our realm and thinking that you can overthrow
Yep.
what had already been established long before your arrival." As Lycus then went on to quickly respond, "And that was where you were wrong, for you should have went and thought twice before attacking me, because that was when your fate was sealed. As your first mistake was assuming that you can go and come and do as you please within our world without bearing in mind on what our kind is capable of in wielding, Frieza. As I will go and show you on exactly why we demons are not to go and be taken as lightly as you appear for us to be taken, Frieza. And so now, Leviathan, grab hold of that little rotten worm and do not release him until he pays with his life for daring to disrespect Lord Raijin's domain."
Does he have black? If he has Black Frieza unlocked after that whole shit with Mirrors, which he probably does, is off with these niggas.
Yes, good. And so now squeeze that fool until his bones shatter, so that way he may go on to feel the full force of the pain that he had coming for daring to go and take us for fools upon coming here. And so now continue to squeeze him and do not let go. As Garlock went on to then chime in, "Oh, Frieza, how truly foolish of you to even try and turn your back on us despite it knowing that you are in no position to hold the upper hand here against us. For you see, I never trusted you, Frieza, not for a single second.
Rightfully so, as you shouldn't.
Transparent as glass.
As you bruh.
Predictable as they come, Garlock
No,
continued.
dead ass.
As I knew that this moment would come, and yet you still believe that you can go and outmaneuver us and get the better of us while here. No, for you were mistaken, as let this go and be what shows you that you will now pay the price with your life for ever daring to go and make the one mistake that we here had went and warned you about, as we will now promise that you will not live long enough to regret the actions of the choices that you made, mortal." With Frieza then having to respond, "Why, you miserable little insects, for I should have known that you would go and try this here against me, but I just want you all to know."
Frieza, to be fair, nigga, you started it.
Especially you, Dark wizard, that each and every last one of you insignificant, disgusting creatures will suffer a fate far worse than death for even daring to go and stand against me the way you just did. And if you demons truly think that you have won, then clearly you are without a clue, Frieza continues. Because while you assume for this to be the full extent of what it is that I am capable of, then allow me to go and be the first to assure you that it is not.
He had the switch. Now he about to get the Drake. Oh shit.
Because since you now have the nerve to go and demand for me to go and take the knee and obey your laws here without knowing of the terror that comes behind waging a war with me, I am about to go and now show you on exactly why that is, demon. As it was only right then and there now.
No!
Super, the story of the Dark Masters, the official sequel, manga chapter number 29 special, then comes to a close. Well, actually,
God damn it. Ten nigga face. Moby Dick head ass. Not Moby Dick. You know what I'm saying? I see my baby girl Garrett for the one time. You feel me? Yeah. You about to be the first nigga, bro. You and that damn Leviathan about to be the first two niggas off the census, bro. About to be putting a t-shirt. It all played out, bro. He upped the switch, shot that nigga. It's crazy. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure they both know they couldn't trust each other, bro. Because for damn sure, you mess with Frieza on the street, bro. Like, oh, Frieza, hey man, come on, man. I trust you, man. No, I don't. You, come on right inside, bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And then Frieza's stupid as hell too, bro. I know he was plotting it anyway, but like, still, bro, you going into the op territory. This is a stronghold, bro. They everywhere, bro. Demons everywhere. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you have Black Frieza, cause Lord have mercy, you'd have been really stupid coming here with this golden. I ain't gonna lie to you. But look, if Goku got finessed, then again, this is just a Leviathan in the elite. Goku got hold by the Dark Masters themselves. So yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And where's 3K? But low key, I feel like there's low key say that nigga, because if he would have went up there, ugh. I don't know if Raijin left already to go get the other cubes. But if he's still up there, ugh. No, he is up there. He sensed them. He sensed his aura. Never mind. They saved his life. That nigga was gonna eat his heart. Oh my god. Anyway, subscribe to Alex, man. Get about 2 milli tight beat. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.